the Thunder beat in that first game of the NBA season.
Did our cover athlete and the Thunder take down the Lakers, the Knicks, the Rockets, or the Heat?
If you answered the Rockets, rocket out of here with that VC.
Here are the starters for the visiting Toronto Raptors. At center, Michael Purtle. At guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At forward, R.J. Barrett. At guard, Brandon Ingram. At forward, Scotty Barnes. The head coach of the visiting team is Darko Bajakovic. This is your starting five. At guard, 6'9", number 8, Eagle Devin. At forward, 6'9", number 21, Noah Clooney. Forward, 6'9", number 1, Zion Williams. At center, 6'11", number 33, Nicholas Claxton. Guard, 6'3", number 24, Cam Thomas. The head coach of your team. One more time for your team, the Brooklyn Nets.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. On this very special day, let me be the first to wish everyone out there a happy Veterans Day. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. Barnes is the 4 with Purtle in the middle. Brandon Ingram out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at small forward. And for the Nets, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at power forward. And coming into this game, Grant, is it fair to say this feels like it should be a blowout?
Well, on paper, that would be the assumption. But, B.A., this is why we play the games. Anything can happen, and any team can pull off an upset.
Here's Quickly. Kicks it out to Barrett. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall.
You love when Barrett starts to feel it from downtown.
Pass to Claxton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws here for the night. And he can't get the first one. He hits the second from the line. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Thanks. Well, with a window of opportunity opening in the East, the Raptors are trying to make inroads. After acquiring Brandon Ingram last season, he's finally out of the bubble wrap and providing that offensive punch that this team has needed. The goal is clear. Ingram said it himself. They're looking to get back into the playoffs in Toronto.
Love that confidence. Okay, Shams, thank you.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big 3 era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
And here's Ingram from the arc. Buries it from 3.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
Pass to Clowney. Ooh, poked away. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. As far as Brandon Ingram goes, Coach believes that space is the key. He told me, quote, if we can close the gap, there aren't as many tools that he can go to, especially if we have a second defender to throw an occasional arm out. Percentages drop quite a bit in those cases. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Something Jakob does so well. He's terrific at positioning himself to come up with these blocks. That's just unfair with that advantage height wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
Now here's Ingram. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Williams with it, guarded by Barrett. Here's Thomas. Cans it with nobody near him.
Yeah, I like the jumper of Thomas. He gets good rotation on his shot.
Barnes passes to Pirtle. Toronto passing it around. Now here's Quickly. He's closely guarded. Chalk up 2 there.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Pass to Thomas. Steps back and shoots. Again, the Nets score.
Oh, Cam Thomas is a very comfortable mid-range shooter.
And Ingram gets it to go on the assist by Pirtle. Ingram's got 5 points.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Williams into the lane. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
Powerful finish. Jakob not taking any chances in tight.
It's stolen by Pirtle. And they're on the run. Up ahead. Shot is good by Barrett. Barrett's got his second basket.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Claxton. No good there. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Here's Quickly. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with the detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
And the Nets call time here, and we're only a few games in, but already some surprises to this season, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. On the positive side, a couple teams have come together quicker than anticipated, and they are outperforming early expectations.
Looking at the 2K leaderboard, these teams have been outstanding at creating offense through their defense. Toronto, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points, and this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Right wing. Here's Demon. Rebound Toronto. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
And guys, those road games are never easy, but they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Here's Williams, following the three-point basket by Toronto. Here's Clowney. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Raptors lead by 11. Quickly outside. Lets it go. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Outside, Williams. Pulls up at the elbow. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Brooklyn's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Yeah, erasing the shot. Barnes saw it coming and gets there to knock it away. Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And he drops it first. Mobo, he's checked in for Pirtle. And so he hits both.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
Here's Quickly. And he dunks it down.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Outside Johnson. Here's Thomas. Here he goes.
On the drive, Thomas just takes off.
Toronto leading by 13. Will grab for a late first-round pick. Cam Thomas is a certified bucket.
Yeah, B.A. He's got every shot in the book. And he's still rounding out the other aspects of his game. But if you need to score, that he can provide.
Yes, it's good.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Thomas. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Over Quickly. The shot by Johnson, no good.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Here's Mobo. Quickly outside. Lets it go from deep. Drains the triple. Quickly's got 11.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Here's Johnson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And he lobs it up top. Mobo can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Here's Thomas. And he battles for the ball. Gets the second chance bucket. Give him 8.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Here's Barnes. The shot's good. And it's 9 points for Scotty Barnes.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Johnson with a bucket.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Raptors lead by 14. Pass to Mobo. Outside Ingram. The 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Toronto calls timeout. They're getting their first look of the season at Brooklyn in this one.
Yeah, they beat this team in the season series last year. But what's that really saying?
Council, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Martin comes in for Thomas. So Toronto going with almost an entirely new group here. Here's Dick. And it's Martin with the rebound. Nets trail by 12. It's rebounded by Dick. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Martin outside. Can't get it to fall. Raptors lead by 14. Pass to Abaji. Toronto passing it around. Here's Shed. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside Johnson. And the Nets miss again.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Out of bounds. It'll be the Nets ball.
Last 2 minutes.
Now here's Martin. No made baskets yet. Pass to Council. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Martin. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. 6 to shoot. And it comes off the front of the rim.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Here's Dick. It's hauled in by Wolf.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors?
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And on top of that, they've been dialed in from deep. If they keep it up, it could be a big night for them. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Johnson. Abaji with a rebound. Raptors lead by 15.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Toronto shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first.
Murray Boyles. 2 shots.
Good on both. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now. And so here is Toronto. 15-point game. Pass to Murray Boyles. For 3. And the three-pointer goes. Murray Boyles has got 5 now.
And they've got the D reeling. A full three-point attack right off the tip.
Johnson passes to Wilson. And that one's long.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide-open look, but he can't take advantage.
Now Grady Dick. Three-pointer. He buries it from 3. He's got 5.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Toronto out in front, up 19. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, the Raptors enjoying a nice lead here.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows, but they're already in a great position to win this one.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. In it forward, it's Barrett and Barnes. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Walter. And it's Shed in at the point guard position. For 3, Dimon. Rebound, Toronto.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Barnes passes to Poeltl. Back to Barnes. Here's Walter. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up three to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And that's good as he hits both shots. Nets trail by 21. Pass to Council. Oh, swiped away. Barnes in the post. 23 points his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Barnes doesn't back down from anyone, embracing the contact on the way up.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Brooklyn shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Team foul. And out the line, shooting 2, Devin.
First one falls for him. Cameron Thomas checked in for Brooklyn. Quickly is checked in for Toronto. So he picks up just one from the line that time. Raptors lead by 22. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Walter, good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Claxton up top, covered by Pirtle. Here's Williams. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got 4 rebounds now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Barrett, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
The baseline J, and it's Dimon missing. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Toronto passing it around. Walter from outside. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Dimon. 9 points in his last outing. Thomas outside. Pass to Dimon. Shot clock at 6. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. In transition. Walter from outside. Counted from distance. Walters has got 7 points for the quarter.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
They need this, and he jams it home with authority.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch for screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 3-2. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. That one goes in. Walters has got 9. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Thomas. The 11-footer. Oh, rejected by Pirtle. And Claxton throws it down.
From Thomas.
And here's Quickly. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. On the wing, Quickly. Here's Walter. This one for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Thomas from the arc. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Raptors. In second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And, of course, there's the Nets. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, right now for Toronto, this team, in my opinion, is one of the biggest surprises so far. I knew they had the talent, but I just didn't know how fast they could put it all together.
You weren't alone in that thinking, but you've got to give credit to the coaching staff. They've done a terrific job.
Timeout called, the Raptors.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And the Raptors making a change here. Ingram's checked in. Kicks it to Quickly. 4-3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back over to you guys.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Here's Thomas. And scoring. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tries a 10-footer. And there's another one for Brooklyn. Raptors lead by 22. And Barnes with a basket. The assist by Ingram. Barnes has got 6 here in the quarter.
Inside is where Barnes is most effective, taking point-blank shots.
Pass to Thomas. Shoots over Walter. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight. It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And he gets it to go. Devin's got 5 points.
Yeah, it's always a good sign when Thomas is creating for his teammates.
Now here's Quickly. Tight defense on him. Here's Walter. Williams grabs the board.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Pass to Dimon. 5 to shoot. Fires from way outside. Barnes with the rebound.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Count that one. 15 points in the game.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And some changes here for the Raptors. Mobo, he's checked in for Walter. Dick comes in for Barrett. Shed comes in for Quickly. Wilson passes to Martin. Outside, Williams. And Williams punches it home.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. The 3 from Barnes knocks down the long J. Barnes has got 9 points now in the quarter.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
Here's Johnson. Takes it inside. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Outside Ingram. Toronto passing it around. Here's Dick. That one's good on the sweet setup by Ingram. Dick's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Here's Wolf. Mobo with the rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Here's Shed. The 3-pointer off the mark. Brooklyn's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Outside Dick. And Grady Dick gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Counsel, he's checked in for Williams. And here's Johnson. 17 points for him last game against New York. Pass to Wilson. Here's Counsel, guarded by Dick. Counsel, no good.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Inside, here's Barnes. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Barnes has got 11 points in the quarter.
He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Raptors. It'll be the 4th of 5 games for them on the road. Pass to Shed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And this is the kind of vision that sets Barnes apart. Just a fantastic facilitator for his position.
And the Nets shooting about 43% from the field in the second. Here's Wilson.
Left 2 minutes to play. Second quarter.
Martin, the pass to Wolf. This is the baby hook. And here are the Raptors now. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside Dick. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Counsel, guarded by Dick. The kick out to Johnson. Hits a three-pointer. Johnson's got 13 now.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's Ingram from the arc. Knocks it down from distance.
Yeah, this is how competitive Ingram is. Getting his revenge with a 3 of his own.
Outside Johnson. Here's Martin. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts. Toronto's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Mobo gets the bucket.
Yeah, passing is a real skill of Barnes. He will make smart choices with the ball.
Here's Counsel. Pass to Wilson. And it's rejected.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
To the wing on the left. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. The 3 from Barnes. And it's Martin with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter. Man, good whistle there.
Second personal foul. Team second.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
2 times.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good. Pass to Mobo. And here's Ingram from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back after this word.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. From the get-go, it was Toronto coming out strong. Amped up and ready off the tip, they immediately went on an 11-4 run. At the end of the first quarter, they found themselves way out on top. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
And the game plan they went with was very clear. It was centered around scoring inside. Pound that ball inside, pound it in the paint, try to get the high percentage shot. And because of this assertive attitude, they've got the edge where it counts on the scoreboard.
And over to Shaq now, your take on the Nets.
To be honest, them getting killed on the glass like this is a little embarrassing, showing no physicality, a lack of heart. This is when fans start to feel let down. Me too, when the team doesn't seem to care as much as the other team. They don't care, I don't care, Ernie. I'm out of here.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Then it's Williams. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Quickly from outside. Pass to Mobo. Another shot. And that one's good. Quickly's got 17 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Toronto shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And Claxton gets the bucket. Claxton's got his second bucket on the night.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Pass to Barrett. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Outside, Williams. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 6 points for him.
Not just a scorer. Thomas also shows he's a capable passer.
Now here's Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. Over Williams. The shot by Ingram, no good. The Nets have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Dimon, guarded by Quickly. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Dimon, that's good. Now Quickly. 17 points in the game. Back to Barrett. Over Thomas. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside, Williams. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Here's Mobo. Over Claxton. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
An explosive finish for a big man who doesn't always take it to the rim hard.
Yeah, he has the appropriate size to attack the rim, but he usually doesn't.
He did that time, and let's not discourage him because I'd like to see more of that from him in the future.
Pass to Thomas. And the bucket is good. Thomas has got 17.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Mobo. Back to Ingram. Over Williams. Hits the front of the rim and out. And that one drops. Give him 8 points now.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Now a timeout called by Toronto.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And the Raptors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Mobo, and it's Dick in for Ingram. Dick, the pass to Barnes. The three. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Thomas. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And this offensive surge is just what they needed right now.
Outside Dick. Barrett against Williams. Back to Dick. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now. So it's Brooklyn now. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Williams. To the paint. And Claxton gets it to go on the assist from Williams. Claxton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Barnes. Brooklyn pulls it in.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Here's Dimon, guarded by Dick. Pass to Thomas. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on R.J. Barrett.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There's so much athleticism. Barnes explodes off the floor for the big jam.
The Nets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Barnes. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Looking now at some numbers for Scotty Barnes.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
So the Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in, and he's good on the second. Raptors lead by 23. Barnes passes to Dick. Over Thomas. He squares up and sinks it. Dick's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, when you look at Barnes' assist numbers, they show you can run your offense through him, not your average wing.
Thomas against Barnes. Thomas misses.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Guys?
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Johnson with it. He's got 14. Here's Claxton. Lays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got 11 points.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Dick gets the bucket.
Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And the Nets shooting 51%. Good clip from the field. Pass to Clowney. It's Thomas on the wing. Over Dick. It's deflected. And Claxton throws it down. Toronto has gotten nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Pirtle finds Barnes. Toronto passing it around. Here's Dick. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Raptors.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard. Certainly, he has the ability to take over games. Dick's doing it early in his career.
Now here's Thomas. 21 points in the game. Pass to Johnson. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Back to Dick. Quickly outside from deep. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
I told you you get a t-shirt.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. The 2K leaderboard lights up with the league's top scoring teams. Number 1, the Raptors.
We knew the scoring talent on this team would be tremendous, but they may have even exceeded our own expectations.
Here's Wolf. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Driving inside.
I guess you don't need two hands when one will suffice.
Hey, as long as you don't lose control. Here's Walter. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Toronto has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Dick. Out left to the wing. Three-pointer. And Walter gets it to go on the assist by Dick. Walters has got 12 points.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
That one falls. Shed's got his third basket on the night right there. Well, the Nets shooting around 53%, a nice number. It's Johnson with a drive. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Pass to Murray Boyles. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Boyles. One time from the line.
Here's Brooklyn. Martin, right side.
2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Here's Johnson. Goes back up. Deflected. On the break. Throws it up high. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And now the Nets on the break. Martin with the ball. Picked up by Dick. Offensive rebound. Martin with the bucket.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Now here's Dick. He's covered closely. Here's Shed. Misses the three. And so it's Brooklyn with it. We've seen some encouraging growth from Jalen Wilson year to year.
Yeah, he's improving for sure. What he needs most now is more exposure, but that's usually earned and it's not just handed to you.
Walter. Council with a rebound. Pass to Johnson. Martin outside. Takes the three. Sinks it from distance. Martin's got 5 points in the quarter.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
44 seconds left in the third. Johnson passes to Wilson. Good on the shot. Wilson's got his second bucket of the night.
Great recognition of the mismatch, abusing the smaller defender. Poor guy.
Here's Walter. He takes it in. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
He's showing us the handles a little bit right there. All the way to the rack.
And with the statement finish, too. Don't know how you stop that, man. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul. Third
almost
foul.
Converts despite the contact.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
And Johnson drops them both. And Toronto has possession. And here's Ingram. He's got 12. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors in total control, up by 29 going into the break. And though there's time left, they don't look like they're about to give up this huge lead. We'll be back in a moment. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. The Raptors shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. So the Raptors 5 right now. They've got Brandon Ingram. And it's Mobo in at the 5, down low.
Hey, you leave him open, he's going to make the defense pay for that level of disrespect.
Pass to Wilson. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Outside Ingram. Here's Shed. Outside for Ingram. There's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Lets it go from 11. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Here's Traoré. Pass to Council. Will it go? He gets it in there.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the wing, right side. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Orlando, going up against the Magic. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Washington Wizards.
And for their matchup with the Celtics, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Powell, he's checked in for Martin. They get it back.
And they've won the battle on the board so far, and the scoreboard reflects that.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts.
And that one's good. Lawson.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Wilson. Driving in. Here's Wolf. Banked it in off the glass.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Here's Mobo. Uses the glass on the layup.
Mobo. Assist.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Traoré. Pass to Council. Shot from 12. Mobo with a rebound. Mobo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Council. Well, a lot of eyes focused on NBA officiating, but where their eyes are focused is also a topic.
Yeah, the league's able to track officials' position on the court and even tell where they're looking. And you cross-check that with the results and train them where to be and where to keep watching. And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Here's Wolf. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 19-6 run. Driving to the basket. Shed. That's good. Shed's got 6 points in the quarter.
He took it right to the rack, and look, there's no one that can stop him.
Pass to Wolf. The three ball. Drops in the three.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Here's Lawson on the take. Comes up empty down low.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And that one drops for him. Touré's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Abaji, to the middle. Here's Lawson. Brooklyn pulls it in. Here's Wilson. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Here's Lawson. And the shot goes.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Puts it up from 15. Traoré can't hit. Toronto's gone 3 for 3 from downtown in this fourth quarter. Launches a three. Shed. That's good. Shed's got 11 points here in the second half.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first two quarters.
Here's Touré. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And look at those moves in the post. And the smooth finish to go along with it.
Just excellent work around the rim. And Toronto calls time here. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we love so much.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nick Claxton, he's checked in for Wilson. And Williams is subbed in for Powell. And Toronto also making a switch. Walters checked in. Murray Boyles can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Here's Traoré, outside, Williams. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Shed, knocks it loose, and stolen by Williams. Soft touch off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Toronto has gone 4 of 4 from outside during the fourth. Here's Shed. Knocks down the triple. Shed's got 12 now in this quarter.
He had a forgettable start to this game, but he's really starting to come alive now.
Pass to Williams. Fader on the way. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pulls up. And it's Shed missing.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And, of course, you won a ring with the Cavs in 2016, Richard. Talk about the challenge of winning a title.
In a lot of ways, it just comes down to will and grit. The playoffs are an extra 2 months of intense basketball. The team that wins it all normally has the most health and motivation.
Demon, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Council. Basket's good.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Mobo over Claxton, and there's Toronto with another bucket.
Not enough resistance defensively. That one ripe for the taking.
Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here is Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Oh, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now Williams from 9 feet. Rebound Toronto. Mobo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Abaji. Here's Shed. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Council. That three's off the mark. Toronto shooting the ball 70% in this game. Toronto passing it around. Here's Abaji. Offline with a 3.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Williams looking around. You know, one of the ideas that's been thrown around for the All-Star festivities, a one-on-one tournament with $1 million prize on the line, RJ.
That is amazing when you think about that number. But players are making $75 to $80 million a season. Ultimately, that's got to come from within. The want to compete against the best on the biggest stage.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And Brooklyn with possession here. Pass to Dimon. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
A nice shot by Murray Boyles. Murray Boyles has got 5 points in the quarter.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Here's Council. Pass to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Here's Mobo. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Williams misses. On offense, here come the Raptors.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
Their shot blocking was a huge advantage in this game.
Yeah, I love the excellent defense in the paint. It led to a lot of key stops.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And what a huge performance it was for Scotty Barnes.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible. A little too aggressive on that shot. He's not the guy they want shooting those tough threes.
Williams misses. Well, the Raptors shooting at a fantastic 68% from the floor. Here's Walter. Williams grabs the board. Toronto grabs the miss. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Mobo. Here's Abaji. And again, Toronto, no good. Outside, Williams. Here's Claxton. Here's Dimon. Back to Claxton. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.